Is this thing on? Testing. Hello, YouTube. Spider Gerb is here. Holy cow, guys. It's Spider Gerb here. Back again with yet one video. First video here on the YouTube. Super excited. This is a whole new thing for me and new part of my journey as, TikTok is getting banned and trying out new things and has brought me here to YouTube. So super excited to hop over here and post some content. I guess I'll let you guys know what type of videos I'm going to be making here on YouTube. I'm kind of freeballing this video, but let's see where it goes. So on here on YouTube, I want to post more in-depth new comic book day hauls or hauls in general, action figure pickups, do a little posing and just kind of reviews on that. Same with comic book reviews or trades that I read. I want to do that on here as well. Maybe some vlogging in the future. That'd be pretty sick. And just kind of discussion, kind of talking about whatever. So that's kind of my plans here for the future and here on YouTube. I'm super excited. I tend to ramble and make long videos, and that doesn't quite work on TikTok. So this is perfect for me. I get to make a little bit longer videos and talk about stuff that I like and get to talk to you guys. So appreciate you guys for coming on and watching this video. If you are coming from TikTok or Instagram, my other social medias, thank you. Thanks for subscribing and joining me on this new journey. So with that being said, I'm going to go over a few things about me, and you guys can get to know me more on a personal level. So let's hop into that. Starting off this YouTube channel journey, I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about me. My name is Noah, or Spider Gerb. My last name is Gerber, so yeah, I've grown up being called Gerb all the time, or Gerber. So I just thought Spider Gerb would be a perfect name for me. So yeah, there's a little backstory there. I'm 25 years old. I'm about two and a half years removed out of college. I got a sports management degree. I wanted to be in the kind of like business world, business side of things of sports. I'm a big basketball fan. Um, I'm from Oklahoma, so I love the Thunder. I grew up as a San Antonio Spurs fan, though. So Spurs still my number one team, but Thunder's a close second. Um, with that being said, I work part time with the Oklahoma City Thunder as a ball boy, so that's fun. Get to hang out and interact with players and all that sort of stuff. So super cool. Full time as a Target team lead, so I get to see all the fun figures and action figures and all that cool comic book stuff there at the store consistently. Um, and then I also work at my LCS part time, just 1 2 nights a week. That's basically my comic book money right there. So yeah, I work a decent amount. Um, I am married. I've been married for about, I'd say, coming up on a year and a half, back in July 2023, to my beautiful wife, Bethany. Um, she's awesome. She supports me in all my hobbies and all my endeavors. So big shout out to her. Bethany's awesome. And I'm also here living with my dog, Sadie. She's a little white Shih Tzu. On some of my videos, you might have seen her, especially back when I lived in an apartment. So that's when we first got her around back in May. So yeah, speaking of apartment, I moved into a new house back in late October. So still freshly new and getting being comfortable in this new house, I get to have my own comic book room and a place to make content for you guys, which is awesome. I'm loving it. Which reminds me, probably upcoming videos soon. I would like to do a room tour. So I have a couple posters I want to get hung up around here, tidy up a bit. But I want to do a room tour. That would be awesome. Also, down in the comments, anything that I'm saying, if you get an idea of like a video you would like to see from me, go ahead and drop it in the comments. Let me know. I'm excited to do whatever, so I'm up for anything. I got a couple ideas, but also want to hear from you guys and see what you guys think. So, with that being said, anything more about me? Holy cow. Talk about family, talk about hobbies, work. My comic book journey. That's a good one. So grew up loving superheroes, of course. I loved Spider-Man and Batman growing up. Those were my two goats. Still are my two goats. Um, a friend of mine introduced me to comics and specifically on New Comic Book Days. So basically, once a year, I would go to a comic book store, get all the new Comic Book Day or free Comic Book Day comics, and then go look around and just pick up stuff that interested me, intrigued me growing up. I remember I liked a lot of Captain America was big for me. He was actually at one point one of my favorite superhero, Captain America. Um, and I think I got a lot of, I think it's pronounced Brubaker, his run on Captain America. I got a lot of those growing up because I liked the art. The art was super cool. The cover stood out to me growing up. And this was back in like third grade. I was getting those Captain America comics. Um, Later came to be like Dark Avengers. I loved picking up Dark Avengers back in the day. Secret Avengers was really good. Um, those were mainly the ones that I picked up, and I was like strictly Marvel. I didn't get anything DC really. My friend who introduced me to comics, he was always the DC guy, and I was the Marvel guy. So we would kind of like talk about just comics and superheroes, of stuff that we learned and liked at the time, and kind of just traded off information like that. Um, so growing up, through the years, I always went to Free Comic Book Day and picked up those. Um, and then, of course, like was big into the MCU and all those movies growing up. Uh, that really just enticed and strengthened my love for Marvel and superheroes. I didn't get really into comics until this past year or the end of 2023. I think October. Um, I was kind of in this craze. Like I think ever since Spider-Man: No Way Home, I was like, man, I just want to go all in and just collect Spider-Man stuff. I love Spider-Man. Wanted to get all that stuff. So I was getting into action figures again, and all that good stuff. Um, and then I came across a Spider-Man comic that was going to release, and it kind of intrigued me. Like I wanted to read that. Uh, Strangely enough, like it was super random, but it was the Uncanny Spider-Man comic where Nightcrawler takes on the Spider-Man suit and becomes the Spider-Man for a couple of issues. Um, that was pretty fun. For some reason, that was the one that got me back into buying comics, got me into a store looking for that, and then introducing myself to the plethora of titles that there are in the comic book industry. So, and that's where I came across on social media Ultimate Spider-Man. So I had to pick that up. Big Spider-Man guy here. Been loving that so far, and I started off getting comics at Vintage Stock because they're the LCS that I grew up going to close to my hometown closed during COVID. So I didn't really think about like trying a new LCS, and I was just like, Vintage Stock, they got comics there, so I'll go there. So every Wednesday I would go there right when they opened at what 9, 10 a.m. or something, just to get my comics that I wanted. I remember walking in and they only put like one single issue of each title out there. So I walked in there and I remember grabbing Ultimate Spider-Man #1, and it was just one issue, and I was able to snag it. I got my Ultimate Spider-Man at vintage stock, which is crazy. Um, but later on, I think towards the end of November, me and another friend of mine decided to go and try out a comic book store in a different city, um, which later I ended up falling in love with this comic book store. It was everything I ever wanted, and on it, obviously way better than vintage stock. So I was like, man, like I can get spoiled here. Like they got everything I ever need here. And that quickly became my LCS. I instantly made a pool box and got that all set up. Um, so super worth it. I've been with them ever since. So coming up, over a year now. Um, so that's been exciting. Been loving that journey, and now that I work with them, so work up at my LCS now. Um, strictly was getting Marvel comics, and I was always interested in DC, but I didn't know how to jump in. And luckily, I kind of hopped on to DC right when the Absolute Power event was going on. I thought that would be a good jumping on point afterwards. I heard from what they were saying, like online. So I read Absolute Power and the tie-ins, and then obviously after that, got in all the All In Initiative and Absolute Universe, and I've been loving it so far. DC is killing it. I am actually picking up way more DC than I am Marvel. Um, when it comes to trades, single issues, all that, really up in my DC game. I think I'm getting to a point where I got more DC trades than my Marvel ones now, which is crazy. But I'm loving DC. I think they're on top right now, just killing it when it comes to the superhero genre. Um, I branched out and was getting into Image Comics. Shout out to the Speed Sultan, Nate. He introduced me or recommended on one of his videos the One Hand and the Six Fingers, which I can't remember. I know Dan Waters did the Six Fingers, but I can't remember who did the One Hand. I can't remember if it was like Tyrion. I don't know his name, or Rambi. I don't know, one of the two, I think. But other, anyways, that was like my first time branching out from the superhero genre, and gosh, there is so much great comic book stories other than just Marvel and DC. Like there's a whole world out there of just great stuff. So glad I hopped over to Image, uh, and loving reading their stuff. Of course, the Energon universe with Transformers and GI Joe and Void Rivals has been an amazing read. Been loving reading all that. Um, so yeah, that's kind of like my comic book journey in a nutshell there, real quick. I guess not real quick, kind of rambled on for a bit, but yeah, that's kind of where I'm at right now with comic books. Um, so yeah, yeah. Soon I kind of want to do like a video of like my current subscriptions, like what I'm subscribed to, what comics I'm reading currently. I think that'll be fun, and I always love seeing what other people are getting and what they're reading, kind of what their interests are, and get those recommendations. So I think I'll be doing that soon. Um, yeah, let's see what else. What else can we talk about? Oh, Daredevil Born Again trailer dropped this morning. Holy cow! I'm getting total Netflix vibes from that trailer. The trailer was so good. It looked so dark, gritty, emotional, violent. Um, I think it's going to be some great action, some great uh, dialogue between Kingpin and Daredevil. The Punisher's in it. You saw him in the trailer. John Berthal. Um, man, this type of stuff, like that content, gets me excited for the MCU again. And I'm kind of up in the air, kind of losing hope. I'm not getting my hopes up anymore. I think Captain America: Brave New World, I hope it does well. It kind of worries me with all the reshoots here recently. Um, but I hope it would be cool if it's kind of like Winter Soldier vibes. I hope it is. But I hope that movie does well along with the Thunderbolts. But Daredevil Born Again, it it's got my hopes up. Like I am so excited. It is kind of rejuvenated me with the Marvel MCU. So I hope that goes well. If they keep it the same tone as the Netflix series, like it will have no issues succeeding and doing well. Charlie Cox is amazing as Daredevil. So glad they brought him back along with the rest of the cast. Like just having everybody there from the Netflix show. Man, that that trailer, I need to go watch it like for a third time. Like that gave me chills. Um, just him saying he's not a vigilante anymore. The devil's work is never done. Holy cow! Such a dope line right there. Um, but yeah, Daredevil, hyped for that one. Um, let's see. Also, in the future, I want to talk about movies that I've been watching, stuff like that. So, or in shows. I just finished Squid Game. Season 2 was dope. Love season 1. Season 2, I recommend watching it if you haven't already. I still need to watch the Skeleton Crew off of Disney Plus. I actually heard that one's not too bad. So that's another property that I've kind of lost hope in. Star Wars, live action wise, at least. Hopefully they turn things around. Um, Not excited about this new trilogy. Don't even get me started on that. Never mind, never mind. But but yeah, Skeleton Crew. I need to take some time and watch that. I'm currently binging all of the. Why am I blanking? The Justice League Unlimited. I just watched all of Justice League, and I think I'm on the last season of Justice League Unlimited. Been watching that for fun. Anytime that I'm just like eating a meal or something real quick, I throw it on. Quick 20-minute episode. Been loving Justice League Unlimited. Um, let's see. I got a new figure over there. You see in the oh, big bad toy store or whatever, bro. I don't know why I'm blanking on the name, but got me a Marvel Legend, which I'll make a video, an unboxing video here soon. Um, so that'll be cool. Oh, and I went to a new comic book store here close in the city, and I got some nice pickups. So let's hop into those and let me show you what I picked up. So here's the nice little stack. Um, Super cool deal going on over here, which I didn't know. A little half price, a little action going on. But a lot of these were um, comics that I read, like starting off, like in my comic book journey, in trade paperback form, that I really loved. And I was like, man, these are some of my all time favorites. I got to get these in single issues someday. And I got a lot of ones that I've been wanting. So kind of grails to me personally. So starting off, I loved reading the Marvels. I got issue 0 from the Marvels. I forgot which issue is what, but this one's issue 1, I believe. Got this one from the Marvels. I got issue 3. Sick. Gosh, I'm trying to balance all these comics on my lap here. Issue 1, 2, got 3, and then 4, that iconic Spider-Man and Green Goblin with Gwen Stacy there, super sick. Alex Ross art, gotta love it. Another not a Spider-Man story, but that wasn't Spider-Man, but this one's Spider-Man. I had Spider-Man Life Story on trade, and then I found issue 3 a long time ago, and I was able to find a lot more single issues. So I got issue number 1. Oh yeah. Issue number 2. Have number 3, but I got issue 4. Sick. Love those covers. The covers are tough. And issue 6. So all I need to complete the whole run is issue 5. So super stoked. And I got them for cheap. So perfect. Another one, I actually could not wait to get this in trade because I was kind of saving money. So I went ahead and read it online. But Spider-Man Blue, probably my all-time favorite Spider-Man story. I love Spider-Man Blue. Gosh, makes me tear up. It's such a good story. I was able to find issue 2, issue 3, issue 4. So yeah, I think I just need 1, and I forget how many issues there are. 1 and 5 and 6. I might need like 2 or 3 issues to complete that whole run. So super excited to find all those, and especially number 1. Like, I was sick. Or no, 2. And then another one that I've really loved from Jonathan Hickman, Secret Wars. I got number 6. All I need is issues 1 and 2 now, and then I'll have the complete run of Secret Wars. More Alex Ross art on the front covers. So loving that. Let me pick up this stack again. Ooh, gosh, crazy stack. Here's a stack. Got a nice little haul from this other LCS that I tried out. They had a lot of great stuff, obviously. Definitely have to go back and check them out again. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for my first YouTube video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I know this is kind of long, but a little get to know me kind of video, and what I want to do with, social media, and kind of like where I want my journey to be, and kind of let you guys know, and kind of, get to know me on a deeper level. So for those watching, thanks. Appreciate you guys. Like and comment, subscribe. And I'll try to post more videos, or I'm going to be posting more videos here. So super excited to get on YouTube and try this thing out. So that being said, appreciate you guys. Peace out. See ya.